Hi everyone, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Nadja Holtz, and with me this morning is SBR consultant Dave Golohkav to walk us through the Predators versus Oilers game. How are you, Dave?
I'm doing pretty good.
Excellent. Okay, so there are two games in tonight's NHL, and we've got previews on both of them. The Preds are a small favorite. Can you walk us through this team?
Yeah, so the Preds are laying a little bit of juice in this spot. You know, it's interesting. Had this game been played about a week ago, Nashville probably would have been favored by at least minus 150, probably closer to minus 160, minus 170. But the way it goes, the Preds, they lose their first game in regulation in their last outing against Pittsburgh. Oilers have been red hot. They've won 4 straight. And as a result, you got the Preds as a small road favorite here. Nashville on the season has looked pretty good. I mean, this is a team that missed the playoffs last year, definitely on pace to make this year. But this team has turned it around. Peter Laviolette has got them working well. Pekka Rinne has been fantastic in net. The offense has come to life a little bit. He sparked them as you know, with his offensive style. So this Predators team has been quality, you know, and that's why they're laying a little bit of juice here in Edmonton.
Okay, and can you also briefly walk us through the Oilers team?
Yeah, so the Oilers, I mean, this is a team that's been unpredictable, I guess, in some respects. You know, they started the year losing 5 straight. I mean, the fans in Edmonton wanted to hang basically the head coach, the general manager, probably the owner of the team, and at least 5 players from this squad, and then trade everybody else and sell the stadium. But now all of a sudden you take a look at a week later, the Oilers have won 4 straight games, and they've looked fantastic. Goaltender Ben Scrivens, the 2nd star in the NHL this week. So, I mean, perfect example that it's never too early to push the panic button, but obviously Edmonton has turned things around and has looked really good in this last week. Take a look at some of those wins. I mean, quality teams. Washington, they beat at home. They beat Montreal at home. I mean, Montreal was one of the best teams in the NHL, or has been one of the best teams in the league so far. Edmonton's got some quality wins. They've been impressive offensively, scoring at least 3 or more in every game. Defensively, they've been quality. I mean, this is a completely different Oilers team, and yeah, I mean, they're definitely worth a look in this spot.
Okay, Dave, what's your pick for this game?
So I'm definitely going with the Oilers in this spot. Edmonton has won 4 straight. They've looked fantastic. They beat teams better than Nashville. But I think you also have to factor the series history here. You take a look at Edmonton. They've been one of the worst teams in the NHL over the last few years. Yet even so, they've won 7 of their last 10 against Nashville. This is a tough road trip for Nashville to make. For whatever reason, they don't play well against the Oilers. Lost all 3 meetings last season. Take a look at Pekka Rinne. He's lost 4 of his last 6 starts against Edmonton. So you factor in that the Oilers are playing well. They've been great at home. They come in with a lot of confidence. Great goaltending play, good offense, and then beyond that, you add in the series history, and you see that Edmonton's definitely had the edge, and then you throw in that the Oilers in some places are a underdog at home. Well, in most places are an underdog at home, but in some places you can get a plus sign in front of that number. I think you definitely take the Oilers in this spot.
Okay, excellent. Dave, thank you so much for your feedback. We appreciate your time. Have a good rest of the day.
Okay.
For SBR Picks, this is Nadja Holtz.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.